Hey guys, Frank here, your virtual general aviation aviator, and today I am in the PC-12. I am in the Coronado version of the PC-12, which is which is the first PC-12 that I flown. I'd actually switched to the STMA version, but of late I haven't been able to get the power out of that version that I am accustomed to getting. So back in the PC-12 version. Anyway, let's get started. The plan today is to take a FSE economy flight from let's see, actually let me pull it up for you guys. Okay, so I've got the opportunity to do a flight that pays $11,000 if I fly from Red Bluff, California to Indian Springs Air Force Base in Nevada, which is just north of Las Vegas, I think. So yeah, I think I take that flight. It's 377 nautical miles as the crow fly, but our flight plan that we chose is adding about 20 miles to the route, which makes it right around 400 nautical miles. All right, so let's go ahead and open up FSEconomy in our chat list and get logged into their server. So I'm waiting on this guy to log in, and it says I am now logged in. And let me go ahead and start the flight, make sure I get those 11 passengers on and get the fuel set in my aircraft. As soon as it logged in, I did feel the weight of the aircraft change, so I feel like they are on. And we'll turn on battery 1 and battery 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the starter button, and then we can watch our NGs, oil pressure, and ITT rise. Alright, so we're up. Let's give it some fuel, and as soon as we're at 50% NG, then we tend to get a good start. All right, maybe 60% NG. Anyway, our NG is in the green, as is our ITT and our oil pressure. Okay, engine temp is coming up. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this guy on. Now, we are using expired maps on the GTN 750, but we got current maps on the GTN 530. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. All right, and let's get up here and go back up to this guy and turn generator 1 on and generator 2. Let's turn our inverter on, and our avionics 1 and 2. All righty, and our beacon light should have been on, and go ahead and turn our nav light on since we're in the ground, just to provide that extra bit of warning. All right, so the plan is to fly from Red Bluff and cross this mountain range. We'll take a turn to the southeast at Reno, and come on down to the Coaldale VOR, and on down to Beatty. We're going to skirt this. We want to make sure that we stay out of these restricted areas And then we'll make a turn to the east at Macau, which is a GPS waypoint, and work our way over to Indian Spring. Okay, so that's the plan, and we are about to get started. Let's start at. Let's get ready to taxi. All right. So brake check, left and right. All right. Let's make sure we got our landing lights on. My bad. Taxi lights, it is. Okay. So we got our taxi light on, and this one does not have the recognition lights, so we don't have to worry about those. And let's make sure we got our nav set up to follow GPS. And actually never did set up the plan in the flight simulator. So let's set our brake and get that set up. Turn on COM 2.
Red Bluff Muni weather. Wind 160 at 12. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 10,000 broken, 33,500 view, temperature 17, dew point 11. Altimeter 2997.
So let's go ahead and drop our flaps in. Got our lights set. Let's double check them. Taxi light is on, nav light is on. We can turn nav light off. And unset the brake, check the brakes again, clear left and clear right. Make sure that wing is not going to hit anything on this turn. And start this taxi. All right. And you guys know me by now. I always follow that yellow brick road. Okay. So let's get on the yellow brick road. Alright, so let's clear and don't see anything landing. Okay. So condition level, go to 4. Gives us more power. Strobe lights can come on. Landing lights can come on. Taxi lights can go off. Let's get lined up here. We'll set our power to 39. Release the brakes, and our takeoff roll has begun. Alright, we're going to rotate at 80. Tap the brake and lift the gear up. Okay, airspeed is alive. Let's track the middle of the runway. 80, rotate. Positive rate. Tap the brake and gear up. Still got 15 degrees of flaps in. Okay, flaps up. Dial that climb rate up to about 1700. Set our yaw damper can come on. Alright, autopilot is engaged and nav can come on. GPS is set. And Aviation is looking good. Put it on the terrain awareness, and oxygen is on. All right. Glad we caught the oxygen because I completely missed that. All right. So we got some general aviation traffic out front. If I start getting too much traffic, the labels start to get too distracting, I would turn the labels off. And I should be intercepting my flight path any second. Yep, I started that turn for the interception. All right, so we are climbing to 8,000. Everything is looking good. We've crossed Beatty. No, we haven't. Still 19 nautical miles from Beatty. 4 minutes. And there's nothing really, how should I say, noteworthy about crossing Beatty, except for I know that we'll be pretty close to the restricted areas. In fact, looking at ForeFlight, look like I am pretty much paralleling restricted areas now. So this is restricted area 4807A, and yeah, so once I get to Beatty, then I will turn toward my call. All right, so we're going to hand fly it in. I want to find the airport again first. So I am 16 nautical miles away from it. And that should give me time to tune into it to what I want to do, but that's fine. I want to get the waypoint information. frequency and tower is 118.3. Ground is 1. Ground is also 118.3. Looking mighty low here, ain't it? Mighty fast too. Okay, should level off about right here. Nope, not leveling, didn't catch. Alright, so it's my aircraft. Y'all damper can come off. Landing lights can go on. And put in our first notch of flaps. And labels are distracting, so let's turn those off. Let's see what we got up there first. Okay, he's in cruise. And there's our runway. And Creech Air Force Base, Pilatus 9875 Foxtrot is 7 miles to the west, inbound, 4-stop runway 08, Creech. Alright, so landing gear can come out. Creech traffic, Creech Air Force Base traffic, Pilatus 9875 Foxtrot is inbound straight in, final runway 08, 4-stop Creech.
3 mile final runway 08.
Alright, so I'm on a 3-mile final. Thanks for a flight. And I can feel the wind. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, and we could go with that final final notch of flaps. Gears down, landing lights are on. Crab it in there a little bit. Track that center line as best we can. All right. So we'll get off on Bravo or Charlie, whichever comes first, and this ought to be Bravo. Now this is going to be, I'm not sure what this is going to be. Alright, let's get cleaned up here. FLTT, flaps, lights, transponder, ground and trim. Alright, so since we park and let these guys off, and we should be almost $10,000 richer. There we go. All right, let's set our brakes. Brakes are set. So turn some stuff off. Didn't turn our inertia separator on, but that's okay. We're in a simulator. Taxi lights can come off. Beacon stays on. And let's do it this way. Generator 2, battery 2, avionics can go off. Generator 1 can go off. We're on the battery. And pull this guy down. Switches. And oxygen. And we can let these guys out. Now how to, I think they got a button for opening the door, passenger door, and let them get their baggage. Alright, and let's go up here and end the flight, finish flight, and that flight is finished. Alright, so let's take a quick peek. And they are at their destination, and let's see how we did. Okay, so we're at 11.5 and lock. And that changed to 21.5. And looks like we made $8,200. Okay, so actually we made more because since we own the aircraft, this rental fee get refunded to us. So the only thing that we are paying is, I think all we're actually paying is this ground fee, because even the fuel fee get refunded to us. Guys, that's gonna do it for this flight. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and if you actually watched the entire flight, then leave me a comment, let me know. And if not, then I'm glad that for whatever period of time that you were with me, you stuck around, or at least popped in and gave me a visit. Okay, and if you do pop in, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Y'all come back now. Here.